104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan in the studio again today. It's online reviews. As always, the lawyers would like me to remind you that these are not our views as a station or company, merely the reviews of people online about products. Most of the time, they're really stupid or overpriced. Man, sometimes they could have been. I mean, the Nana Slicer, I could go back to that anytime.
I don't know, the cooking for one or microwave for one.
That was good. We obviously have kind of picked up on a couple things that we might already have, but just not telling the other person that we have them. So today, as always, Meghan doesn't know what we're talking about. She never gets to see the reviews. I just throw it on her, and then she's got to deal with it. Today, if you remember back, like whenever flat screen TVs and everyone was like getting rid of their tube TVs, they were buying new TVs. There was a lot of news articles about these really overpriced, expensive HDMI cables. You remember that, like link cables and
stuff?
So they were like, it's gold plated and blah blah blah, and it was like, does it really make a difference? No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Styling
profiling.
Well, I guess, but you can't see the gold-plated metal on the inside of the wire, so it's not like it really matters. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about one of those cables at the low price of $500. You can get it's a Denon AKDL1 dedicated link cable, $500 for a cable. And I saw this thing. I mean, it's literally you hook it up to your I don't know, so whatever, and it's supposed to be faster.
But it's still, so this is available right now. It's
no, they discontinued it.
I was like, what?
Some of these things they've continued because they like the press. Some of these, like this, when they realize like they're trying to rip people off, they're like
for $500 for a cable. Yeah,
I mean, come on. Anyway, so here you go.
Okay. Title is Great Cable but Too Fast. Transmission of music data at rates faster than the speed of light seemed convenient until I realized I was hearing the music before I actually wanted to play it. Apparently, is it Denon?
Whatever you want to call it.
Denon.
Denon. I'm always wrong, so don't do it the way I do it.
I'm going to say Denon.
Denon.
Apparently, Denon forgot how accustomed most of us are to undirectional... I can't read.
Omnidirectional?
No, it's like unidirectional.
Unidirectional.
I'm sorry, guys. It's early. Most of us are. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start that sentence over. Apparently, Denon forgot how accustomed most of us are to unidirectional time and the general laws of physics. I tried to get used to this effect, but hearing songs play before I even realized I was in the mood for them just really screwed up my preconceptions of choice and free will. I'm still having a major existential hangover. Would not purchase again. It's ridiculous.
It's too fast.
Title is I don't have much time. This connection isn't sound. If my calculations are correct, it should be sometime around 2007. For whomever is reading this, do not use these cables. Something happens with them. Something came through, something from somewhere else. We were overrun in days. Not many of us are left. We live underground. Only you can stop it now. Save us. Do not use these cables. I don't have much time. This connection isn't sound. If my calculations are correct, it should be. And it cuts off. Ridiculous.
From the future.
So it's supposed to sound like he's on the radio or something?
I guess. Did you ever see the movie Prince of Darkness?
No.
John Carpenter. So John Carpenter did the Apocalypse trilogy, which is The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and...
I've seen The Thing.
What's the other one? The Mouth of Madness. The Mouth of Madness is okay. It's got Sam Neill in it. It's really good, actually. But obviously The Thing is amazing, but Prince of Darkness is a very underrated horror movie.
Yeah.
And in it, these people, it didn't really give you anything away, but they're all at this church, and future generations have figured out how to communicate with the past, but they can only do it as like a TV broadcast to your brain, and it's like a video picture.
Oh.
And that's kind of what, when I was reading it, I was like, I think that's where he's going with this.
That's awesome.
It's the same thing.
Well, that's really
that's
cool
a
then.
complete nerd reference, and it's sad that I know that.
No, I think it's cool. I guess I need to go check out Prince of Darkness.
You do.
now.
And it's got Alice Cooper in it.
Oh, well then, yeah,
he's
that's
like a
it.
demon. It really is awesome. It's Donald Pleasance. It's like classic John Carpenter. He's the master.
Yeah,
He
well,
is.
for sure.
Yeah.
Next one. The title is "What the." I accidentally dropped one end of my Denon cable into a glass of Tuscan whole milk I was drinking. Later, when I finished my milk, I still drank it. Should not have done that. My right arm, lost in an accident in 1987, spontaneously grew back. Is that normal? I don't know. You should go to...
You go to the doctor. Don't WebMD that one.
Limbs growing back.
I know.
Title is "The Direction is Important." You're all wrong. The most important part of this product is the fact that it has direction marks to indicate correct direction for connecting cables.
We'll get to part 2 on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan in the studio today. Online reviews. We are talking about the Denon.
Denon. I mean, it sounds like denim.
Anyway, you remember when those link cables were like $1 million and you're like, wait, doesn't this $15 one do the same thing? Well, in most cases, yes, it does. This one was priced at $499.99.
I feel like it should have just came with a TV anyways. Like if you're going to do all this, like, please just throw in the cable.
How fast can it be? How fast do you need it? I mean, I'm broke. I mean, all my stuff isn't like top-notch electric. You know, it's not like I've got a smart home or anything, but everything I need it to do, when I tell it to do it, it goes pretty fast.
Yeah, well, I live in the impatient generation, so it's like totally different, you know. Well,
so
but
you want it to go beyond thought, basically, as you think it.
I know. I think that'd be terrifying, honestly.
Remember that Black Mirror episode with that girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so spooky.
Dude, that one was messed up. It was a Christmas special with John Hamm.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
so weird.
God, that show. And I'm just a little word of warning. If you are on the fence about watching Black Mirror, do it. Especially if you like Twilight Zone. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
But my warning is this. 1 episode per day.
Also, don't be wine drunk.
Don't drink like Meghan. Don't be emotionally unstable like me, especially towards the end of your football team season, because emotions were high, and I'm watching the show every day, and I watch more than once a day, and that's why I'm warning you guys, because this thing put me into a serious depression.
Yes, it's emotionally exhausting.
It is
really
hard. But it's awesome. It's amazingly well written. It's directed. Every one of those is like its own movie. They could be.
Well, they're long enough.
But man, they're good. But man, I tell you what, the British
They know their stuff.
downers, dude.
No,
that's why
but they're good at it.
I guess.
See, I feel like they do the feel good thing, and then they bring you down, and then they bring
Ignorance
you up.
is
But
bliss.
this one just stays down, though. So don't look forward to
There's 2
happy
episodes.
endings.
Well, there's one definite happy ending.
Yes.
There's another one that is, in my opinion, a happy ending. The social drinking. The first episode.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I think that's a good ending.
One.
But some people wouldn't say that would be a positive ending, I guess. But I personally.
I love it.
Anyway, we are way off
Sorry,
track.
yeah. Title: Do not taunt the AKDL1. Potential warning to other users. I made the mistake of taunting the AKDL1. I am a battered shell of a man, though I must admit I do appreciate the crisp high fives and the thundering lows. Do not use the interdimensional transport devices. Like a fool, I bought these cables on a whim because of the price. I'd love to have $500 just laying around.
Hey, that's a great deal.
However, I got what I paid for when I installed them in my TARDIS. Before long, I shorted out my chameleon circuit, and Amazon refuses to pay for repairs. I guess I'll be stuck looking like a 1963 police call box until I can somehow get enough money for a replacement. Guess you need to, definitely do that. I want to go find it now.
We'll get to part 3 on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan in the studio today. It's online reviews talking about the Denon Link Cable at the low price of $500.
Well, $4.99.
It's a fast cable, man. What can I say? They figured out a way to travel faster than the speed of light, obviously. Is why
It's just too fast. It's too fast. It's not.
Defies physics. And that's what we're finding out.
How did they trap it in this little cable? I don't get it.
Technology, man.
Title is Deceptive Photograph. This photo shows the product distinctly smiling. Mine came out of the package with more of a wry grimace. I am returning the item. I like my dedicated link cables expensive and attractively smiling. Sheesh. It's good. Title, Not for Dogs. My dog ate it. He is now a demon lord. It has an army of hellhounds. Run, it is your only hope. I wouldn't run from a hellhound. I think I'd just let it happen. Right? I don't know. Have you ever ran from a dog? They're faster.
They are. I've never been in a position where I felt like I was going to be attacked by a dog, though.
No.
I've been lucky. They like me. And I know if I can tell if that dog doesn't need to be arrested.
Right.
I'll look it in the eyes. And I went to a wolf refuge in Colorado by my mom's place.
Cool.
Oh, dude, some of the wolves were from like Game of Thrones, Twilight, and stuff.
Did you wear your 3-wolf shirt?
No, I didn't. Bought it there though after. So it's kind of weird. I didn't want to put it on.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I'm so excited to put it on there, like being at a concert or something. But anyway, they were like real big about you like stroke them underneath their mouth, like underneath the chin,
Yeah.
and not on top of the head, because I guess that was the deal. Don't look them in the eye.
Yeah.
And honestly, dogs are just domesticated wolves.
Yeah.
I mean, and just smaller, and we just kind of morph them into what we want them. But deep down, they're
They are. Well, dude, Atlas, my Siberian Husky, doesn't like to get pet on the head. You have to pet him underneath.
You have to. Yep.
Yep.
I don't like it because it
Hates
makes them think that you're above them, or
Yeah.
you're putting them down, or they don't like it.
Right.
So it was like booty scratches, and right there. That's it.
Scratches.
That's it.
They love it.
They love it.
The next one title, These earbuds suck. I plugged each end into my ears and I can't hear any music. Why did I spend more than $9,000 on these things? I should have gone to the dollar store. I'll try to sell these on eBay and recoup my loss. Title, Don't Doubt Its Abilities. This cable was very dedicated. I have not seen such dedication from my cable in many years. Sometimes I was a little too dedicated, however. When I want to disconnect it, it first yelled at me, then pleaded that I should let it do its job. It seems to like compliments. Title, False Advertising. This product touts its anti-aging properties, but when I use it, I still find myself growing old. Title, This cable healed me. This masterpiece of the copper science. Oh gosh, I'm having such a trouble with words today.
It's all right. A lot of. For $500, you think it's as complicated as possible, right?
Copper scientist's art restored my sight and then cured my virginity.
He pretended like it's a disease.
It cooks bacon for me too, slightly crisp, just how I like it. I want a puppy. This review, so stupid.
I'm surprised Amazon didn't knock that one. Meghan, thank you.
Thanks.